Hey everyone, I'm Himanshu Chib, a third year undergraduate BECSC student currently pursuing an online NPTEL internship at IIT Ropar, which is also my first ever internship. So this video is going to be my first ever YouTube video, and in this video I will be discussing about how you people can get this internship, what is the internship structure, what are the perks of this internship. I will be also reflecting upon my internship journey, and then we will be having a little code walkthrough. So first of all, how you people can get this internship. So in order to get this opportunity, first you have to enroll yourself in any one of the following courses. That is the Joy of Computing Using Python course by NPTEL. Next one is Discrete Mathematics course by NPTEL, or the Social Networks course by NPTEL. And the professor who will be teaching you for these courses is Sudarshan Iyengar sir, and we are doing this internship under his guidance only. So now first you have to enroll yourself in any one of this course. Then you have to do weekly assignments. It's a 12-week course, and at the end of every week you will get an assignment, and you have to do that by the deadline. And then you have to give an in-person exam at your nearest exam center assigned by NPTEL, and at the end, if you will get 90 or more than 90 in the overall course, then you will be having an opportunity to do an internship, whether offline at IIT Ropar. So now let's discuss about the internship. So this the internship which I am currently doing is an online internship. So it has been named as Vinternship or virtual internship. So it is basically a comprehensive full stack development internship program which is being guided by Professor Sudarshan Iyengar sir. So in this internship, we will be learning about MERN stack, that is MongoDB, Express.js, React.js, and then Node. So we will be going from the basic level to the advanced level. So talking about this internship, it has been divided into three phases. That is the VB learning course. Now the VB course is available on the Vichar Inshallah AI proctoring platform, which is named as VB. So here is that course which I have completed now. So first you have to do this course. So what's actually there in this course, that the lecture has been divided into 1 minute videos, and at the end of every video you will be having quiz, and you have to complete all the videos and answer the quiz correctly. Then only you will be able to move to the next video. So the thing is, it has been inspired by Vikram Betal. Maybe you have heard of Raja Vikramaditya and Bhoot Baba Betal. And just like Raja Vikramaditya couldn't move forward without answering Betal's riddles correctly, you won't be able to move forward in the course until and unless you clear every quiz. And it has been proctored by AI, which will be keeping an eye on you whether you are not being helped by someone else, and there should be total silence in your room, because if there is any noise, or whether you are speaking or someone else is speaking, that AI system is going to pick up on that, and it's going to warn you, and it's going to pause the video until and unless there is total silence in the room. So you have to deal with it, and it's like quite thrilling experience. So the next phase is the case studies phase, which is the advanced learning phase. So here we will be having real world challenges, and we will be having a full documentation regarding the concept. We will be having an analogy regarding the problem, and you have to go through the problem. Then you have to come up with the problem solving approach, and then you have to attempt the challenges at the end, and then submit your solution at the end. Then the next phase is the projects phase, where you have to work upon real world existing projects. So now let's do a code walkthrough. So here I am having my TypeScript case studies. So here is the very first case study of all. So let's see the problem statement for this case study. Sorry. Yeah. Uh, it is. Let me go there. Yeah. Here we are. So here we are having our case studies for every month section. We are having 90 lessons for TypeScript, then we are having 10 lessons for React, then MongoDB, and then Express. So first we are gonna start with TypeScript. So here's the very first case study, and as you can see, there are the proper learning objectives here. We have a proper problem statement here, and we have to go through all this documentation, and then at the end we will be having our interactive challenges. So what we have to do is that we have to implement this step-by-step data modeling and code walkthrough also. So for the first case studies, the thing is here, as you can see, that the same variable, our message variable, is being used again and again. So you can just comment out it, and then you can implement your challenge. But for the next case studies, what is going to happen is that you have to include both of your the code walkthrough, as well as you have to implement the challenge at last. Yeah, here you are going to see a lot of documentation which I have done here, because I want to go into the details and then do stuff. So that's the only thing here. And then here I have implemented my challenge at the last. So the thing is, all the case studies until the 19 case studies are single file, but the 19th case study is multi-file. So you have to put that in a separate source folder, and then you have to run it accordingly. So let's see how we can run our first case study. So here we are going to open our terminal. Okay. So for running our case studies, we have two methods. First one is the simple TSC, then the file name. So what is actually happening here? This TSC is our TypeScript compiler, and this TypeScript compiler is converting our code to JavaScript code. So here we are getting the corresponding JavaScript code for our TypeScript code. Then what we can do is we can just run our code using the node command. Then that compiled JavaScript file of our TypeScript file, sorry, JS. Yeah, wait. Okay. I just written node case study 2.js, so that's why it's throwing an error. Sorry, I was being a little bit careless here. Case study 1.js. Yeah, and as you can see, we have got our output. So now you might ask a question that if you have to convert our code into JS, and then why should we convert our code, like why should we code TypeScript, why should we code in TypeScript in the first place? So the thing is that TypeScript provides us type safety. So TypeScript is basically the superset of JavaScript, and it is basically the smarter version of JavaScript. So JavaScript doesn't allow us type safety. So even if we are going to assign a number to string, JavaScript won't alert us until and unless we have ran the code. So what will happen that our application will crash. But what TypeScript actually do is that TypeScript prevent errors from being happen even before running the code. So TypeScript catches the errors early. That's why it's an industrial standard, and that's why we have been doing case studies in TypeScript only. In the DBA course, we will introduce to JavaScript, then TypeScript. But in that TypeScript course, we have for the case studies, we have started from the TypeScript itself. So for case studies like 1 to 18 is simple, but for like this case study 19, you have to store inside it in a different SRC folder as case studies based on the dependency injection and inversion of control concept. Let me just go to that. Yeah. So the thing is, what is inversion of control? Inversion of control is a principle where we supply the dependency of a class or of an object from outside rather than hard coding it inside the class itself. So what it allows us to decouple the system, and it ensures the modularity of our system so that our system won't become complex over time, and it will be easier to debug and add new feature. So dependency injection is one of the method which implements this POC principle. So like when I first tried to implement this case series, I was getting like quite confused because it was not a single file case studies, it was multiple file case studies, and there were a lot of concepts introduced here. The decorators were getting introduced here. So along with me, a lot of other interns were getting a stress over how to exactly do this case studies. So for this in sorry, yeah, yeah. So case study 19.ts, it is our main file which is going to having our code, and it will be having all of our components which we are getting from our which we are getting from these other files like API source. Then we are having news aggregator, the news source. So our main case studies file is having all of this, and for this particular case studies, we are having a different way to run this. We can't run this by using simple ts node command or by using simple tsc and then a node filing. So what we have to do is we have to first get all those input, sorry, all those JS files in the dist folder, and after getting this, what we can do is we can simply do ts and node dist slash case study 19 JS. We can also do it by using ts node, and then we can use npx ts command also. So that's it with the case study walkthrough. So yeah, now let's discuss about this. So this internships is like it can land you into various opportunities. Like here, Sudarshan sir have mentioned that who have virtually interned with us already, they are getting preference for doing further internship and even apprenticeship also. So even if you haven't interned with us virtually, you can send your CV or LinkedIn profile at this link, and you can get an opportunity to do an internship or apprenticeship at IIT Ropar. So now let's discuss about my internship journey. So I'm gonna be honest here that I have no idea what's exactly going to happen in this internship. So I was not even familiar with MERN stack or front end as we were like just getting introduced to internet programming in our college curriculum. So it was going into an unknown road but finding something very valuable, as this internship has been designed intentionally as a learning journey rather than doing checklist and stuff. Like a lot of internship you have seen, they just expect you to directly work upon things, but here what you are getting learning plus real world experience. So I would suggest you to go for this. First, you have to do that NPTEL course stuff, and then you will be having the opportunity to do an internship. So, thank you all. Actually, I was a bit nervous, so I was not able to explain all the things which I have wanted, but maybe you have found it useful. So if you have found it useful, then please do like, share, and like, share, and subscribe, and take care.